In this video, we'll show you how to replace the rear sway bar link on your Subaru Baja. This is located in the rear of the vehicle and part of the suspension system. Let's get started. With the vehicle raised and supported, we can remove our wheel. We'll remove the lug nuts with a 19mm. If the wheel's stuck, you can thread one of the lug nuts about halfway back on. And I'm going to use a dead blow hammer on the back of the wheel. You want to try not to strike the rim and just strike the tire. And we can remove the wheel. On the back side of the stud here, we have a place on these to hold with an 11/16 wrench. Now, this isn't very common with OEM ones. It looks like we have some aftermarket sway bar links on here. Normally, I would hold this with a locking plier, but in our case, we have a spot for a wrench. Now, using a 14mm on the front side, go ahead and loosen this up. Now we can go ahead and remove the nut up top. Once we have both the nuts out of the way, we can remove the sway bar link. It's a little difficult to get out of the bracket, you can go ahead and tap the backside with a hammer. Installing your new sway bar link is just the reverse of removing the old one. Line up the studs. We can start to thread on our nuts. We can just snug this up. And we can torque these to 32.5 foot-pounds. Because of the suspension design, we can't get a torque wrench on the upper nut. In that case, we're just going to tighten it to the best of our abilities and try to make it similar to the one down bottom. Reinstall the wheel, take the vehicle for a road test, and make sure there's no abnormal noises. Get the wheel on the hub. I'm going to install one lug nut all the way down. That'll hold our wheel on while we install the rest. Now we can snug these down. We can torque these to 80 foot-pounds in a star pattern.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.